Good morning. I hope everybody's doing well today, and we're looking forward to a great week. The desk, if you guys can see it, it is a mess. We're going to be talking about space today, and what kind of space do you need? And so whenever we're talking about choosing the right space, and again, I've got a blog post that covers all this, so go to the blog, sites down below, and determining your ideal home size. What do you need to look at when we're talking about space? So first of all, what are your current lifestyles? Like, what do you got going on? What kind of hobbies are you engaged in? What kind of activities do you like to do?
From a store.
Should have been.
Look at all this floor space.
So
You
much.
do aerobics in here.
So many activities.
Do step class.
It's making my head spin. How many activities we can do?
Play Army Man.
Yeah.
Do you like to entertain? Some people say, well, no, when I get home, I want it to be my little sanctuary where I can just rest and be calm, cool, and collected all by myself. These are all things that you need to consider whenever you're talking about the space that you need for your homes. Then secondly, your needs versus your wants. Look, I'm a father of 3. How many times do I tell my kids, wait a minute, do you really need that? Or do you just want it? And so whenever you're talking about like your budget, we'll look at that a little bit later, or whatever it is it a need or is it a want? Some folks may think, oh my gosh, I would love to have a home theater or a home gym. I mean, who wouldn't? But whenever you're going out and you're searching for your home, is that something that you need? Is it practical? Is this something maybe you might get in a future house, not your first home? Not every home, believe it or not, is going to be your dream home. Some homes are just stepping stones to getting there because they're great investments. And so, folks, whenever you're buying your home, you think, is this a want or is this a need? So that's very important to look at. Consider your functional spaces. Now, one thing that I know, because I grew up not just around real estate, but around development and building as well, folks, sometimes a well laid out home that has a smaller footprint can do just as much as a really large home with a very poor looking floor plan. And so, what is this floor plan? Does it match your lifestyle, and is it efficient and ergonomic? Does it work for you? So look for homes with versatile spaces, with opportunities to change a space into maybe an office or a bedroom. Could this office be a 4th bedroom? Great question. Wonderful for resale, by the way. All right, what else do you have? Storage spaces. Folks, I can't tell you how many times whenever I'm showing a house that people are opening up doors and they're disheartened because it's a utility closet and they're just thinking, is there one regular closet that I can put a few coats in or that I could put that wrapping paper in? Folks love their closets. Here's another thing as far as spaces go. In the kitchen. Now, the house before the one that we live in currently, I remember my wife, she would look in the pantry and like the beans would hit her like right in the face. It was just like a can of beans like right here, and then everything, because it was so shallow, there was no hardly any pantry in this house. So she hated it. And so this next house that we ended up purchasing, the one that we're in currently, I mean, like, it's a whole closet. You could like walk through to another room going through the pantry. And so she has her pantry now. That's a big deal for a lot of people. And so pantries make a difference whenever you're looking for a home. And folks, if you want to resell a home, a pantry is a big deal. Garage storage. People like storage in their garage. These are things that you might consider important if you're looking for storage. Maintenance. Now, again, everybody thinks, man, if I just had a larger home. I tell people all the time, you're not a hoarder, you just need a larger home. But the fact of the matter is sometimes larger homes, in fact, a lot of times larger homes are harder to maintain and they're more expensive. These are items that you need to think about before you purchase a house. You could say, wait a minute, well, I can afford to buy this larger home and I guess I can make the payments. But how much is it going to cost to mow that acre lot? How much time is it going to take to clean that 10,000 square feet home? Yeah, whatever. These are questions we need to be asking. And is this a kind of commitment that you want to make? And maybe it is. Because let's go back up to your lifestyle. You're entertaining every weekend. Guess what? It's worth it. Do it. But if you're not going to do that, do you really want to take all your time cleaning that house? Because you're going to have to. Budget wisely. A larger home may offer more square footage, but it also comes with a higher price tag. Utility bills. Again, that maintenance aspect, the cleaning aspect. There is more to a larger home, and that even includes financially. So when it comes to buying a home, size does matter. But that's not all that matters. It's not the only factor to consider. Think about some of these other items. Is it functional? Is it what you need? Is it laid out well? Is there enough storage space? These are all very important questions. And remember, at any time through your home buying process, who are you supposed to consult with? Yes, a lender. I always say a lender. But you got to consult with a real estate professional because they're going to help guide you through this process. They are going to be sure that you're asking the right questions for yourself. Because in the end, this is your investment. And this is something that you're going to live in for at least a short while. And you want to enjoy it. So remember, always work with a professional. The Hawks team is always here for you. My number is 501-764-6847. Again, that's 501-764-6847. You guys have a wonderful week.